Hello everyone, welcome back. Just try these questions. So question number 2 138 says that determine the angle theta between the two cables. And question number 2 139 says that determine the projected component of the force F which is equal to 12 pounds acting along the direction cable AC. So in this video, we are going to find out the angle between the two cables. And in another video, in which we are going to find out the component of force F acting along the direction AC. So this is basically the part 1, and in which we are going to find out the angle between the two cables, that is theta. Now, we know that by the help of dot product, we easily find out the angle between the two vectors. And dot product formula says that A dot B, which is equal to AB cos of theta. And this theta right here, it is nothing but the mutual angle between the two vectors. Now, what is meant by a mutual angle? Let's suppose if we have two vectors and one is the acting along the positive x-axis and the another one is acting along the xy plane. So this is basically our xy plane. And if we are going to measure the angle between these two vectors through their tails, so that particular angle are known as the mutual angle. Okay, so this theta are known as the mutual angle. So, but how do you find out the angle between the two vectors in this particular case, which we are given in this diagram? Now, I want you to all just look at the diagram very carefully. So if you see that there are the 3 points, one is point B, another one is point A, and the last one is point C. So our first step is to write down the locations of every single point present in our diagram. And after that, we are going to apply the position vectors formula here so that we easily find out the angle between the AB cable and the AC cable. So let's work on it. Now, this particular point right here, it is basically our origin point. And this is basically our B point. So our first step is to write down the locations of every single point present in our diagram. So let's write it down for B point first. So B point is basically lie on the YZ plane. It means that there is no X value present in point B. And this 10-foot distance are considered to be the positive Y value present in point B because it is indicated on the right hand side. So that's why it is nothing but the positive Y value present in point B. And similarly, this 4-foot distance are considered to be the Z value present in point B, and this is basically the positive Z value present in point B because this 4-foot distance are indicated vertically upward. That's why. Now the location of point B are written as 0, 10, 4 bracket close foot. This is basically the location of point B. Now, what about the location of point A? Let's find it out. So point A is basically lie on the XY plane. So this 6-foot distance are considered to be the x value present in point A. And this is basically the positive x value present in point A because it is indicated outward the screen. That's why. So this is basically the positive x value. And similarly, this 8-foot distance are again considered to be the y value present in point A, and this is basically the positive y value present in point A because it is indicated on the right hand side. So the location of point A are written as A bracket 6 8 0 bracket close foot. Why I write 0 in the point A? Because point A is basically lie on the xy plane. So it means that there is no value of z present in point A. That's why I write 0 in the point A. So this is for point A. But what about the point C? Let's find it out. Point C is basically lie on the xz plane. It means that there is no y value present in point C. So this is basically the 8-foot distance are considered to be the positive x value present in point C because it is indicated outward disking. That's why. And this 10-foot distance are considered to be the positive z value present in point C because it is indicated vertically upward. That's why. So the location of point C are written as C bracket 8, 0, 10 bracket close foot. This is basically the location of point C. Why I write 0 in point C? Because the point C is basically lie on the xz plane. It's mean that there is no y value present in point C. That's why. Now this is our first step to write down the locations of every single point present in our diagram. But what about next? So in the second step, we are going to write it down the position vectors of these KBs. So this is basically our point A and this is basically our point B. So the first position vector are drawn like this from point A towards the point B, and similarly this is basically our point C. So the second position vector are drawn like this all the way from point A towards the point C. It means that point C is the final point and point A is nothing but the initial point. And similarly, point B is the final point and again point A is the initial point. But the question arises here is that how do we know about it? Now, this is basically a trick. If the question doesn't say about you which one is the final point or which one is the initial point, so you should follow the alphabetical order here. The polished dot product formula are written as RAB dot RAC, which is equal to RAB magnitude dot RAC magnitude dot cos of theta. Now, let me erase some extra thing from here. Now, the above expression is the Polish form of the dot product formula. So find out the RAB position vector here. So for RAB, it could be written as RB minus RA because RB is the final point and RA is the initial point. So we should follow the alphabetical order here. So the location of B point, it is nothing but 10J plus 4K. And the location of A point, it is nothing but negative, and this negative, it is the formula negative. So negative 6I with negative 8J. Now rearrange this form. So it will become negative 6I positive 10J with negative 8J. So it will be the positive 2J plus 4K foot. Now this is basically the position vector of RAB. But what about the magnitude? For the magnitude, again we have the formula that is RAB magnitude, which is equal to under root x square plus y square plus z square. X is nothing but the 6 square plus y is nothing but the 2 square and z is nothing but the 4 square. So no need to write it down here the negative 6 because the square above this negative 6 expression will convert automatically into the negative sign into the positive sign. So grab the calculator, put the values into it and solve it for the magnitude of RAB. Now the magnitude of RAB, it is nothing but the 7.48 foot. Now this is for the position vector of RAB as well as its magnitude. But what about the position vector of RAC and its magnitude? Let's find it out. Now let's find out the position vector of RAC and its magnitude basically. So for RAC, it is nothing but the RC minus RA because RC is the final point and RA is the initial point, and we follow the alphabetical order here. So the location of C point, it is nothing but 8I with positive 10K, and the location of A point, it is nothing but negative 6I with negative 8J. So rearrange this form. So it will become the position vector of RAC, which is equal to 8I with negative 6I. So it could be written as 2I with negative 8J with positive 10K foot. Now, this is basically the position vector of RAC, but what about its magnitude? For the magnitude, again, we have the formula that is RAC magnitude, as same as always, which is equal to under root x square plus y square plus z square. X is nothing but the 2 square with positive sign 8 square with positive sign 10 square. Again, grab the calculator, put the values into it and solve it for the magnitude of RAC. Now, the magnitude of RAC, it is nothing but the 12.96 foot. This is basically the magnitude of RAC. Now we successfully find out the position vector as well as its magnitudes. So putting all the values into the above dot product Polish form and get the answer. So without wasting our time, let's do it. Now the dot product formula, it is nothing but the RAB position vector dot RAC position vector, which is equal to the RAB magnitude dot RAC magnitude dot cos of theta. So the RAB position vector, it is nothing but the negative 6I with positive 2J with positive 4K dot the RAC position vector, it is 2I with negative 8J with positive 10K, which is equal to the RAB magnitude, it is nothing but the 7.48, and the RAC magnitude, it is nothing but the 12.96 into cos of theta. Now multiply the like vectors with each other. So multiply I with I, similarly j with j, and similarly k with k. So it will become negative 6, 2. So it will become the negative 12 with positive 2j with negative 8j. So it could be written as the negative 16j. And j dot j, which is equal to 1, and the positive 4k with positive 10k, so it is positive 40, which is equal to 7.48 into 12.96, so it will become 96.94 into cos of theta. So negative 12 with negative 16 with positive 40. So it is equal to the 12, which is equal to 96.94 into cos of theta. So theta, which is equal to cos inverse 12 upon 96.94. Now grab the calculator, put the values into it and solve it for the value of theta. So cos inverse 12 upon 96.94, so it could be written as 82.88 degree. So 82.88 degree, it is basically the angle between the AB cable and the AC cable, which we are going to find out. Now, our question has been solved here and our concept too. So please like, comment, subscribe and share it with your friends. Jazakallah, take care of yourself. Allah Hafiz.